All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let's scroll up, see what we got in the building, man. I was supposed to do this live yesterday, man, but I forgot the homie, the Sensei Stormy B-Mail is going live. So I said, man, I'm going to do this on Monday. Let me see what we got here. We got Jersey Boy in the building. The Ja Obataia fight, man, you know what, bro? I know it came on last night, man. I was asleep, bro. I was asleep, man. I'm not used to watching boxing on a Sunday. But what I will do is watch the fight. I understand. Congratulations. I heard he's the new Zuffa champion, first ever Zuffa champion. So I'm going to watch the fight and then I'll do a breakdown of it, my opinion of it. Steve O'Sly in the building. Dre Dean up in here. Kevin Hill is in the building. Jalen Hudson. The homie Gabe Moore is in the building. Tamir Ali. Young World. The homie Insane was happening with it. Rick Blackwell. Whatever man is in the building. My brother's keeper. King Strick. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. Steve O. I said Steve O Sly already. Stephen L. the Mizak. Bush Baby Boxing. Heavy Chevy. Let me see here. The Dirt Gang boss in the building. HC Boxing. St. Louis Mix. Let's Go Man in the building. 88 Sports Talk. Powerhouse Watson. Donnell Bell. AB is up in here. Say salute for the Patreon game. It tells of a hustler. No 3 post show salute, fam. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all go check me out on Patreon, man. Shout out to everybody that's a member of the Patreon family. Almighty Law is in the building. I Am Waffles. Slip the Jab. Justin Jacobs. Jafari Caesar. Will Sinclair. Craig in the building. The Sensei Stormy B-Man is in the building. Del Reed. Dante Gilbert. Treehouse. Salute. Yeah, make sure you say it's been a long time, man. You know YouTube they be tripping on me, man. They'll be sharing they don't send out my notifications to all my subscribers. Only a few people get them. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's imperative that y'all hit that like button, man. You gotta tweak the algorithm. When I say hit the like button, I ain't just saying that just for vain or vanity purposes. You know, you hit the like button, then it pushes you into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So when people say they rock with you, and you gotta keep asking to hit the like button, it's kind of diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building. What it do, BF? Salute to the homie. Let me see here. The lovely Brown Sugar Tay is in the building. What's up, Brown Sugar? Dante Gilbert up in here. My brother Joe Towns are coming through, standing on LDBC business, representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Come get you a case or two. Hen Dog in the building. Lewis Hinton. John Hancock. Well, Jay Hancock. Let me see here. Yes, indeed. RIPLB. The homie Dante Gilbert. Hectic Nasty. Mo 2013. Keon True Story. James Connors, I think that's how you say your name. Drink More Water was happening. The Village Brother. The Baba of Truth. Michael Ray. XB Black Ice. My brother, I Am Trill Will in the building. What it do, Will? Rick Ross. Hey, Will, man, I want to try to get you and BFTB, and the brother Freeman's March, and maybe a panel together. I want to talk on the No 304 show about this Iran USA stuff going on, man. Whenever y'all got some time, just let me know. OG Marcus. We got Shogun 76. Michael Ray, Dark Star Bulldogs. What's happening with it? Project Beamer. My brother, the real Mr. Shelton up in here. Almighty Law, Jay Grant Jr., Felix Nunez. What's that? Naquarium Commission. Salute. Kevin Hill. Javon, what's happening with it, homie? All right, let's go and get down to it, man. So y'all see, what's up, Keon? True story. So here we go, man. Check it out. So I seen this, right? Somebody sent me a video of this guy right here. The first, that's not Shakur Stevenson, so y'all know. I thought it was AI. All right. When I first seen it, I said, man, y'all crazy, man. The internet is undefeated, you know what I'm saying? They got this dude, you know what I'm saying? Look, they got I thought somebody took Shakur and then like did some AI stuff with it. So I ignored it for like the first 3 days. But then more and more people kept sending it to me, so then I'm getting mad. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all be falling for this AI stuff like this, man. And then I seen other videos of this dude. This is a whole nother cat. This ain't Shakur Stevenson. This is a whole nother. Let me show y'all the video that somebody sent me first. I thought this was complete AI. Thought it was some nonsense. See the dude, he advertises some hairbrush product or something. I thought this is AI Shakur Stevenson. So now the reason I'm showing y'all this is because of this, man. Listen, it's imperative that y'all stop listening to y'all mamas when your mamas tell you. And listen, if you wasn't raised with your dad, you don't know who your daddy is, bro. I'm telling you. I ain't just talking about Shakur. I'm talking about everybody. You don't know. The same way we look at these chicks nowadays, and we be talking about, oh man, oh she a thought, oh she this and she that. We got listen. The hardest thing for men to accept is once upon a time, not long ago, your mama was jumped down, fam. Okay, once upon a time, not long ago, the mama was out here. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act slow motion from it. Slow motion from it. Your mama was a fool out here in these streets. I'm just telling you. Back in the day, your mom's was wildin', and that's okay. That's okay, fam. Okay, we all uh, uh, we adults. We can have these type of conversations, bro. It's not about disrespect. I would never want to disrespect nobody's mom. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a hater or something. But what I'm trying to say is this is something that we as men don't want to accept. We don't even want to think about it. Okay? But understand, once upon a time, not long ago, your mama was outside. And we know women today lie about who the baby daddy is and all that type of stuff. All I'm saying is Shakur Stevenson been running around here talking about he Puerto Rican. If you Puerto Rican, brother, that's your daddy. I'm telling you right now. If that ain't your daddy, then y'all got the same daddy. That's your brother or something. Y'all, a DNA test needs to be had immediately. Immediately, a DNA test needs to be had. I don't care what nobody say. A DNA test needs to be had. Because the guy who they took a picture talking about this is Shakur daddy, man, get this dude, pack that dude up, bro. No, I'm sorry. This ninja here, come on, fam. This the one. Either that's your brother or your dad. It's one of the two. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. If I'm Shakur, I want to know for myself. I wouldn't even tell my mom because you ain't go, you just gonna lose respect for it. So don't even ask her. Just go find this dude and get a DNA test. I'm telling you that right now. They got the same nose, the same everything, bro. Same hair texture. That dude. Man. That's Shakur. That's Shakur people, man. I'm just saying, bro. That's Shakur people. What's happening with it? Insane. in the super chat that 2P appreciate the love. He says BBO want to know if you can pull up to his chat or to his channel. Where you at? What you trying to do? Let me know. Just hit me up on the Instagram. Hit me up on the Instagram, insane. Let me know what's happening with that. Yeah. I thought it was Shakur too with the with some type of AI joint. Nah, man, that's a whole different cat. That's a whole different cat right there. What's up, Professor X? DJ Zion Love, what to do? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all get the lights on with for your boy. Now look, like I say, for the people who just got here, all right, this is not about disrespect or no disrespect to nobody's mom, but y'all have to understand, we as men come on this internet and we always talking about these women, this and these women that, and these women be lying, and you can't believe these chump offs and this and that. But when it come to our mamas and grandmamas, we act like it's impossible. Okay, Mom Dukes and Grandma was outside too at one point in time. You understand me? They women. They make mistakes. They creep off and do this and do that. It happens. It happens. Don't be a fool. Don't be a sucker. We good for this dude is simp. This dude is simp. Some of y'all is in denial about your own moms. I'm just telling you. You don't know what this mom's been out here doing before she met your daddy. After she met your daddy could have been a simp. She could have met your daddy when she was 2 weeks pregnant. You don't know that. You don't know. I'm just telling you, bro. Your daddy could have told her some. Listen, I knew they ain't my baby, but Greg ain't gonna take care of you the way I can take care of you. The baby never got to know. I'm gonna raise him as my own. That could have been your daddy. You don't know. A whole lot of secrets out here in these streets. And this one right here is definitely a secret. This one right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. It's look, bro. At this point, listen. In my age, listen. Like I said, my son gonna be 30 this year. Okay, in December. Um, so all these youngsters that's in that age bracket understand that um, I remember that era. I remember the 90s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When girls used to have the little mushroom dudes and stuff like that. The 90s fine. It is. I don't even want to talk about it, man. Those girls were so fine back in the 90s before all the BBLs and all these cartoon bodies. Lord have mercy. A lot of y'all mamas was jump downs. But I mean, they turned into good women. Don't get me wrong. They turned into good women and family women and all that. But boy, in their prime, they was cutting loose. Yeah, they was cut. They was making it. Boy, it was twerking. Then you working with some naked. And they were doing all that stuff. They was wilding out. And if y'all knew half the stuff your mamas and grandmamas was out here doing, I'm telling you right now, you'd be ashamed. You couldn't even look at them the same. Y'all ain't started no freaky stuff. All the freaky stuff happened in my time and before my time. The only thing that y'all started in this generation was letting girls toss y'all salads. But we didn't do stuff like that. At least I can't say I didn't do stuff like that. I know people like Willie D. They was writing songs about that kind of stuff, but that's their business. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing no mess like that. Stephen L. said, I'm definitely a mother effer. Huh. He said, if that's not Shakur dad, then this his uncle. It gotta be. He gotta be related to Shakur. Mm-hmm. You know how this I'm tell you how diabolical this is, right? I met this chick one time, right? She was a waitress or whatever at a restaurant. You know, I'd be on Saturdays or whatever. Sometimes I go treat myself, and I just go to a little restaurant or something and do what I do. So I'm at this restaurant a few years back, and little waitress, little cute little young thing. You know what I'm saying? She come around, and I'm flirting with her. She flirt with me. Just a little light stuff, light work stuff, right? But she looks so familiar, dog. I'm like, man, this girl looks familiar. She looked like somebody. I'm trying to think of what actress I'm saying she looked like, or she looked like somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put my finger on it. I can't. So I asked, I said, man, you look like somebody. I'm trying to pinpoint who you look like. I said, what celebrity do people say you look like? She's like, nobody really. She's like, I don't know. She's like, you might. She's like, I look just like my mom though. You might know my mom. I said, huh? And she went to her phone and showed me a picture. Oh man, her mama. I have been looking for this woman since the early 2000s, bro. Her mama, fam. That's what it was. I know her mama and her mama. Oh, Lord, I'm talking. When I say good, good, I'm talking about good, brother. I'm talking about, man, you got to wear two condoms. Because if you get up in there with one, you can forget about it. It's over immediately. I'm talking about good, good. The grip. And I said, Lord have mercy. So I couldn't help myself. I said, she's like, oh, she married. Yeah, she married my stepdad, Lou. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Diabolical. Forget it. So I did the next best thing, and I got the daughter. Bagged her up, bagged her up. Now, Mama did pass down the good to her, but still, it was good for nostalgic purposes. What's up with the Drew Titan in the building? It is what it is. Brother, welcome down, Ram. Big stepping up in here. Yeah, man. But anyway, this Shakur, this gotta be Shakur people. I don't know if it's his father, I don't know if it's his uncle or his older brother, but that ninja there is related to Shakur Stevenson. I don't care what nobody said. What's up with the Black Martial Arts Society? And I don't care what nobody. That's Shakur people. Yeah, but look, just like it's some explaining to do out here in these streets. It's some explaining to do. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love, Drew. He says, why he looked more like Shakur than Shakur. Facts. He looked more like Shakur than Shakur. He looked more like Shakur than Shakur Mama. And he definitely looked more like Shakur than that guy that they claim was Shakur Daddy. Yeah, same hairline, same eyebrows, same nose. Yeah. Now that's a Boricua if I ever seen one. That's the real Puerto Rican right there. That other dude, nah, that's just the dude who mom's put it on. You know what I'm saying? She put it off on dude, but this the one right here. Now go have the TV. What it do? Jared Levin Green. What it do, fam? So yeah, man, you gotta be careful out there. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, I know a lot of y'all mamas. I ain't talking about y'all in the chat. I'm just talking about for those who make concern in the city of Milwaukee and around the way. I know a lot of y'all mamas. If y'all mamas is over the age of 40, I know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's sometimes it get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? Because it reminds me how old I am. You know what I'm saying? When I be out, like look, because when you get old, you can't do certain stuff. You still think you can do certain stuff, but you can't until you just I don't know, bro. It's like sometimes I think like a older dude, and then sometimes I think like a young dude. Like okay, I just got rid of these shoes. Right? I had this whole outfit. It was dope, right? It was an outfit. Now, y'all ever heard these chunky dunky shoes? You ever heard of them? It's like look like the ice cream, the Ben and Jerry's ice cream. So anyway, I had these chunky donkey shoes. I never wore them, right? But I got them, and I had an outfit like a shirt to go with it. And I tried the shirt on and everything and stuff like that because the shirt was always too little for me. But I lost weight, so I put it on, and I'm like, oh, I could fit it, whatever, right? So I'm looking at myself, it's dope. But then when I looked in the mirror, I said, absolutely not. I'm not wearing this, man. This is ridiculous. This is childish. I am not wearing this. I look like somebody who had just got out of prison, an old man who went to jail in '91 and got out and got his clothes. I'm not wearing this. It's a cross colors clothes or something. So I got rid of it. Gave it to my son. And what he do? Sold it on eBay. He done took the shoes and sold them. Tell me, Pop, you shoes worth money. You ain't gonna wear them. Yeah, get the likes all well. We should have way over 200 likes. Hey, facts. Supreme Beast. I definitely believe Shakur Puerto Rican now, because that's a Puerto Rican right there. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. What's up, my brother Cali Enigma in the building? No, we don't know if that's Shakur real pops or not, but we know something ain't right. Something ain't right about that other story about that light skinned dude. No, something ain't right about that. This dude here? No, come on now. This dude here is more like it. Ram say, "Cuz Pops is a Puerto Rican movie villain." Hey, dude definitely look like a villain. He look like somebody who, if you run off with the Connect package, that's who will come see you. You run off with the Connect pack, Shakur Daddy coming to see you. Yeah, this is more weird Stefan Urkel type of stuff going on up in here. What's up with the D man? Yeah, man, he be wilding. I told you, man, my son be wilding. Sometimes said the real people's Hernandez. Facts. Yeah, that's the real deal, people Hernandez. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be some. I'm telling you, man. I don't care what they say. They can cover it up if they want to, but it's listen. That dude is related to Shakur in some kind of way. He related to Shakur. I don't care what nobody say. And don't nobody look that much like somebody else. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Nope. So I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all don't stop listening. Like that boy running around here talking about Jay-Z, his daddy. Bro, how you figure Jay-Z your daddy? Cause your mom's told you, bro. You can't be listening to your mama, bro. You can't listen to moms when it come to that kind of stuff, man. You just can't, bro. You think, listen, bro, and this is this is how you just squash that whole Jay-Z stuff. The people, nah, Jay-Z know that's his son, man. Jay-Z, man, shut up, bro. Just shut up. You don't even know who your daddy is, but you talking about that's Jay-Z's son. Why? Because he got some big lips. Now think about this now. You got some dusty chick in the hood. No disrespect to it, but a dusty chick in the hood, right? If Jay-Z, if she even thought Jay-Z was her son's father, if he was even a possibility, do you know this woman could be sitting up rich? Just from blackmail alone, this woman could have been straight. But instead, she in the project. Man, shut up, man. What type of black woman you know is finna know her baby daddy is stone cold rich, a rapper, a famous rapper, and she don't want nothing out of it. She just gonna raise you with a lie. Man, bro, I done had chicks tell me, listen, I'm telling you, mamas is diabolical, bro. I didn't have so many young girls be having these mental health crises and stuff because they mamas be liars, bro, telling them stuff that ain't true and just fantasy stories and stuff. I told y'all this chick tried to tell her her child that I was the father, right? And this is how you know she a scumbag. She didn't even remember. I remember everybody I smashed. You know what I'm saying? I remember everything. I got a good memory. I ain't never been no blackout drunk ever. And I like to drink. I ain't never been no black. I always remember what happened, who said what, and all that kind of stuff. Now, this chick, she was, we was both faded. We came back to the hotel from the bar. We had been kicking it that whole day, right? Now, I couldn't do nothing. I had to, what you call it? The drunk D. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, that drunk D, it gets you right. You know what I'm saying? You be ready to go. But then if you drink too much, it does the reverse. So that's what happened. I was done. You know what I'm saying? Too much Jack Daniels. So, you know what I'm saying? Hop in the shower, come out. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was done because I couldn't even, I'm in the shower trying to get ready. Like, come on, brother. Come on now. You got to stand up for me now, dog. Come on, man. We finna go put in work. And he's like, man, I'm chilling, dog. Leave me alone. I'm like, man, you trying to get ready. He ain't messing with something. Fine. So I go up in there, lay in the bed and say, hey, man, I'm finna lay down and go to sleep. She topped me off. That's all that happened. She topped me off. I see this chick, what, 11 years later, I've been looking for you, and I couldn't remember your name. Yeah, you got a son, don't you? You know you got a what? And she's woman that told the child that I'm the father and everything. I'm like, bro, we never did nothing. Yes, we did, because remember we had spent the night. No, that's not what happened. So just to, so little dude won't think I'm some deadbeat dirty dude. I went on and got a DNA test, and of course, nothing. And I told him, I said, look, man, I hate to do you like that, man, and I don't want to disrespect your mama, bro, but me and her we never had no relation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's like, man, but she swore. I said, no, we did other things, if you know what I'm saying, but we never had intercourse. So he didn't want to hear that. He was mad because he had got his hopes up and stuff. I feel bad for little dude. You know what I'm saying? But these women don't be knowing. They don't be remembering what they do. They'll be remembering who they with. Girls be going to parties, leaving their friend groups and stuff. They come there with three other girls, and then they want to be fast. Oh, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna buy a home with Keith. I'm gonna buy a home with Keith. Friends leave you. Then Keith take you by the homie's house. You get completely smutted out, and you don't remember what happened. You just wake up the next morning. Dudes then recorded you and everything. You don't know what. Now you're on Cornhub. Clips of you on Cornhub and all kind of places. You don't know what didn't happen to you. Dudes can gangbang you or whatever. You don't know what's going on. But then you got the nerve to pick the person you want to be the baby daddy. I think it was him. I think it was him. You don't know nothing. Get up out of here, man. A little dude, man. No, first of all, I think I know mine. You know what I'm saying? I know mine. I feel that connection. You know what I'm saying? So if little dude was mine, I would think I would know. I would feel that connection. But no, not even close. So a lot of these chicks, they just be out here shaking and moving, don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You know what I mean? Partying and getting drunk and waking up with regrets and all that kind of stuff. And then sometimes if they got a boyfriend, sometimes they'll flat out lie and say somebody raped them. They scared to go home and tell a man, what happened. Oh, he didn't call. I got 12 missed calls from my man, and then next you know they want to pull some shenanigans. I don't know. Somebody must have put something in my drink and all that. And of course, the simp gonna believe her. Simp gonna go to court with her and everything. He drugged her. She would never have done that. She would have never done that. What's up, young Abel? Brother Code 10, what it do? Y'all get the lights all the way up. Hopefully we got over 200 likes in the building. Let me play this clip again for y'all. Look at him. If that ain't Shakur, people, I don't know who is. Same head, same everything, bro. That's, man, come on, bro. This is diabolical. Nasty work. All right, let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all see my video I did yesterday about the video I did yesterday about Clarissa Shields? Facts, man. It's his daddy or his daddy litter mate. Y'all see the video I did about Clarissa Shields yesterday? Now, for those who don't know, who haven't watched the video, Clarissa Shields, you know, she did an interview claiming that she thinks she can beat Rolly Romero, and she kept talking about how small Rolly is. Rolly 140, 147. She walk around at 180 something and all this stuff, and it's just like, so I did, look, man, you know. So I'm like, I just don't understand what's up with Clarissa, man. And why do she have a? Clarissa's just not attractive to me no more, bro. I used to think Clarissa was cute, and she had like, she's just not no more, bro. Like that thing she got in her, that chip on her shoulder to like prove that she can beat up men and stuff. Girl, sit down somewhere. This is all cap, because the first time a dude put hands on you, you're gonna be the first one playing the victim. You're gonna be the first one whining and crying about, a man hit a woman, he hit me, and he did. I don't nobody want to hear that. You the only woman on the planet now that men want to see you get beat up by a dude now, because you've done this to yourself. You can't just be happy that you're the best woman fighter and go out here and beat up these chicks. You got stipulations. You don't want to go down too small for this woman and that and that's and this and that. But then you keep trying to fight dudes. I don't know what Clarissa Shields is trying to get out of this. She called out Keith Thurman. Okay. I think at one point, I think she said something about Triple G. Then Rolly Romero and all these other people, like, Clarissa, what is you doing? Just to fight the girls. You got Shadesha Green out there. You got fight the girls, Clarissa. If you, okay, let's say you feel like you so good that girls can't mess with you. All right, well, do what Roy Jones did. Roy Jones went out and played the full game of basketball, recorded it, and then came and fought, right? Or do some Diggstown stuff. Let somebody find 5, 6 girls, right? And you fight all of them. You fight each one of them 6 rounds. Do that. Bring a fresh one in every 6 rounds. Do something epic like that on the pay-per-view. Clarissa Shields versus 6 other female boxers. I mean, if you're that cold. Because I don't understand what is you trying to do, Clarissa? Because this is so unattractive. Like, what is you doing? Shut up! God damn! Every day, I be, yeah. Like, Clarissa, you a woman. Be happy to be a woman. Now look, Shannon Sharp came out and said he don't, similar to what I said. He said, look, I think Clarissa's the best woman boxer ever, but she don't need to be fighting no man. She can't beat no man. That's what he said, right? She can't be a professional boxer that's a man. That's what Shannon said. Clarissa took issue with that, and so did Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at it. Shakur Stevenson says, I got Clarissa over Shannon Sharp in a boxing match. Facts. Um, Shakur, this is some of the most idiotic stuff in the world. Um, Shannon Sharp is not a boxer. But see how people try to move the goalposts? Shannon Sharp is not a boxer. He's not. Okay. Um, Second of all, when y'all tweet stuff out like this, I'm talking to everybody who do it. Whenever y'all do this type of stuff, right? You can't have it both ways. Don't tell me you want to see a woman fight a man and she could beat up this man, and you using that as like some type of insult to clown the dude. Oh, you get beat by a girl. But then if a dude slap fire out of a girl because he don't want to get beat up, then y'all clown him for that. Oh, you a punk. You a punk. You put your hands on a woman. So y'all gonna have to make up your mind on what y'all want from this society, okay? Because now with the way Clarissa going, she pushing for men and women to fight each other. Okay, we finna be living in a society now where, you know what I'm saying, the Transformers finna be able to fight and participate in women's combat and all that kind of stuff. Go ahead, Clarissa. I mean, you keep calling out these boxers, and since small and all this stuff don't matter, you do MMA, right? MMA, I have seen several times overseas where they have done these men versus women MMA matches or whatever, right? Clarissa, go ahead and sign up and fight a trained MMA male, not some guy that they pulled out of Sam's Club in the food section, but an actually trained MMA guy. Pull one of them guys out. Yeah, I'm sure they'd love to fight you. I'm sure they would love to, and then we'll see how that goes. Clarissa Shields says in response to Shakur, these guys are so misinformed about boxing, but like Roger Mayweather said, some people don't know ish about boxing. And since day one, I've been sparring men. It's a reason I'm running through these women. Clarissa, you're not knocking out these women. You're not knocking out these women. So yes, you're running through the women, but you're not knocking them out. This is getting ridiculous now. Straight up. K Mac, the homie in the super chat with that 5-piece, appreciate the love, fam. He says, if she really wants to smoke, let her fight a journeyman and find out the hard way. Hey man, that's what I'm saying. Boston Fan Times 4 in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. He says Clarissa finally started putting it all together, embracing her femininity. Now she going back to that masculine energy. There you go. You see, I couldn't say it no better than that. Because I was looking at Clarissa, I was happy for her. I'm like, man, about time Clarissa started dressing like a woman, showing some feminine energy, showing off that booty and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She got that, and then all of a sudden she go right back to right back to the gorilla act. I am Waffles in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, remember when they said that Ronda Rousey could beat Floyd. Thank you, brother. Now let's talk about it. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. They said Ronda Rousey could beat Floyd. Remember that? That irritated me to no end. Because I'm like, listen, yes, Ronda Rousey is a bad motor scooter when it comes to judo, right? When it comes to MMA, she do her thing, okay? But you're talking about Floyd, one of the greatest fighters of all time, right? And then you say, and he's a man, and Ronda Rousey is a woman. You're telling me, oh no, if she get a hold of Floyd though, if she get a hold of him, so now you want to cast stipulations. If Floyd had one hand behind his back, if Floyd got down on one knee and then this and that, listen, she still has to grab Floyd. You understand? She still has to grab him. Floyd's a man, he's stronger than her. By the time she come in, Floyd gonna hit that girl in the middle of her forehead, and it's lights out. In the middle of her forehead. And then all y'all gonna hate Floyd. He did that to that girl. Didn't Floyd go to jail for allegedly putting hands on his baby mama? Y'all said that's illegal. Now y'all pushing for it. This is why I can't stand the hypocrisy of this country, bro. I can't stand it, fam. Everybody want to be a Captain Save-'em when some dude put his hands on the chick. Tank Davis then whooped on some chick. Oh, oh, it take and then at the same time, y'all want to come over here. Oh man, I think Clarissa can beat this one. I think Clarissa, nah, man, I think she can beat this one and that one. That's what needs to happen. I want to see Tank Davis versus Clarissa Shields now. And I guarantee you, Tank Davis knocked Clarissa if he wanted to. If he really fight her, Tank Davis knocked Clarissa Shields out in one round. Immediately. If he really fight her. And then it's not some bull crap, you know what I'm saying, move around the ring, dance and stuff. Tank knocks out Clarissa Shields in one round. Matter of fact, scratch that. Tank Davis, if he wanted to, knocks out Clarissa Shields in 45 seconds. 45 seconds. It's ridiculous. 88 Sports Talk in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says Clarissa is in 8-ounce gloves against Rowley, Thurman, or Norman. You get knocked out. Man, she getting knocked out by Tank. And Tank's way smaller than them. She getting knocked out by Tank. Clarissa Shields she got because she spars with these guys in the gym that's not trying to hurt her. They're not trying to hurt her, okay? And the one guy who dropped her, they tried to hurt him. They tried to, you know what I'm saying? I heard all kind of stuff they tried to do to him because he dropped her in sparring. So what you think dudes is really coming in there to hurt her? They're not. They moving around, they touching her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Give her some jabs here and there. Ain't nobody trying to hurt Clarissa. But she gassing herself up. I've been sparring with men. I've been doing this. Whatever, Clarissa. Whatever. Layla Ali used to spar with men too. And I didn't hear Layla Ali running around talking about how she'd beat this man and beat that man. I could beat Mike Tyson. I could beat Roy Jones. She wasn't talking like that. And that's why she's beloved. That's why she's beloved. Felix Nunez is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, damn, bro, so you told him straight up like that? Yeah, the young homie you talking about? Yeah. I didn't want to tell him, but you know. Anthony in the super chat. What it do, fam? Appreciate the love. That 5-piece, he says, then she fought Holly Holm, who was a boxer before MMA, and she got her first L. Couldn't even beat a woman boxer. You see what I'm saying? Ronda Rousey, they Skip Bayless and all of them push this narrative that she can do this, she can do that, she can beat Floyd. And she getting there with Holly Holm, and Holly Holm jab, put a stick on her. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, get up out of here. Nasty work. Holly, man, that was some of the greatest stuff I ever seen what Holly Holm did to that woman. Holly Holm, I was so happy for Holly Holm because everybody just knew she was gonna lose. And I think it was only a couple of us on here saying that Holly Holm was gonna win. There's only a couple of us on YouTube saying Holly Holm was gonna win, or Holly Holm had a good chance of winning, because she got the hands, her striking. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, no, round to this, round to that. St. Louis mixing that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says they were all ready to crucify Diddy for the Cassie beatdown, but they pushing and celebrating Clarissa wanting to fight men. Shaking my head, can't make this up. No, you can't. That's what I'm talking about, bro. A bunch of hypocrites. A bunch of straight stone cold hypocrites, bro. Let me see. HC Boxing in the building with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says Clarissa rocks regular cornrows in her fights. Tank got to get his done up. I got Clarissa. Man, wow. 45 seconds, man. I got Tank knocking Clarissa Shields out in 45. And I like Clarissa. So this ain't easy for me to do. It's just irritating when she does. I hate when women do this. Like, come on. Be a woman. That's your power. Your femininity is your power. The yin and the yang. Yo, men have masculinity. You supposed to have fem. That's your power. If you master your feminine energy, you can rule the world. And this is how you can rule the world with your feminine energy. Because masculine energy needs feminine energy. So the man who runs the world is going to have you by his side. You understand? And I ain't going to go too deep into that because I ain't going to give out no free game. But a smart woman who masters her femininity can get whatever the hell she want to get in this world. The reason why women don't get what they want is because they try to piece standing up. You want to wear pantsuits. You want to have a big old shoulder pads on. You want to I'm the boss and I can do this and that. Listen, when you confrontational, when you wearing that masculine energy, all men gonna do is plot to destroy you every time. You understand? Put a little sugar in them grits. I'm trying to tell you something good. Put a little sugar up in there. Work every time. No matter how much of a boss player you is, every man, it is the laws of nature. Every man is a sucker for a feminine woman. That's just how it's supposed to be, unless of course you that way. You playing for the other side. Every man's weakness, every masculine man's weakness is a feminine woman. Now that's just facts. So I missed some super chats. Let me go back up here. Young Gunner in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. It says Clarissa can fight any male pro fighter at 160, 168, 175. They are going directly to jail after the fight. Facts. Then don't nobody want to talk about that though. They don't want to talk about that. No, that's just that's a figure of speech, Sheldon. Ain't no listen. Don't no self-respecting grits eater put no sugar in their grits. That's just a figure of speech. Some people put sugar in their rice. It's quite disgusting. But I can't talk because I put sugar in my pinto beans. I put sugar on my collard greens. Unless the cornbread is sweet. Like if we got some Jiffy mixed cornbread, then I don't need it. If you got old school grandma cornbread, then I always put a little dash. Now I don't use sugar no more, but because I'm on some different type of time with my sugar, so I use stevia. I like them sweet and savory, salty and sweet at the same time. Can't forget about it. Forget about it. Jay Bean in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, "Let her fight a trans man." Amen. She might be one of them. I'm talking about an actual boxer, a male boxer that she keep pushing for this nonsense. Welcome down, man. Big step and say masculine energy and fake. Got these gyps tripping. Yeah, they wilding. Yeah, man. That top dresser drawer, they keep that plastic thing up there, man. Got them thinking something. No, sorry, it ain't gonna work. K Mac the homie in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. Says if she fights a male boxer, it would be the worse than Drago versus Apollo in Rocky IV. It's supposed to be an exhibition. You understand? Man, I hate Rocky IV, man. Well, I love the movie. I just hate Apollo getting dusted off like that, man. Apollo, you know me, Stallion. You said she wouldn't beat Dean the Great. I don't know. I don't know about dude. That dude a weirdo, man. Dude be just popping out. I ain't never seen nobody want to go viral so bad that they just embarrass themselves and be getting beat up and like, come on, fam, what is you doing out here, bro? I'm gonna leave. I don't want to talk about it because that's gonna end bad for him. That has the potential of somebody who ain't gonna play. The rest of these people playing with him right now, but eventually somebody ain't gonna play with him. Like he gotta chill out with that alcohol, man. You can't control your liquor. I don't like people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? We all grown. You should be able to go around people and kick it and be able to maintain and control your liquor. You can't control your liquor, no, that's dangerous, bro. 'Cause somebody ain't gonna play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people got triggers and flashbacks, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Some of these dudes and grew up in households where they daddies was getting drunk, beating on them, and their mama and stuff, man. Some people, one of my homeboys to this day, he triggered by people who get drunk and belligerent. His hands will start shaking like he hurt somebody bad. So and people like, oh man, he picking on drunk people. Nope, no he ain't. He triggered by that. That's why you gotta just know how to. You can't be coming around everybody talking like that. Somebody put some hot ones in you. I'm telling you, don't be doing that kind of stuff. Exactly, Stormy. Stormy said just because Papoose let her cut loose don't mean a ninja won't tap that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tay say Fallon Fox. Yeah, I remember that Fallon Fox character. Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, Clarissa, look, man, I wish her the best, man. I like Clarissa Shields. I enjoy watching her fights. I want to go to some of her fights and stuff like that. But man, Clarissa, she gotta stop that. That man, that's just not good. But see, the problem with Clarissa, she gonna be offended by us saying this, and we looking out for her as a sister. But in her mind, she want to be considered like she want us to look at her the way we look at the male fighters, and we just never gonna do that. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Mm-mm. No, I'm seeing you fighting, and you just, yeah, you beat up old girl, Franchon, you beat her up and stuff, but Clarissa, you was getting hit up in there, like you was in there thumping with Franchon. Like you can't be taking punches like that from Rolly. You think you could take a punch like that from Rolly? From It's not about weight, and a lot of women be thinking that, especially girls in the hood. They be thinking like, "Well, I'm bigger than him. I'm bigger than girl. That don't mean nothing. What's wrong with you? Bruce Lee smaller than everybody in this chat. You don't think Bruce Lee would kick you in your temple and send you to the next year? This is crazy. I'm bigger than him. I'm bigger than him. This ain't listen, man. This nasty work, man. The homie insane in the super chat. Appreciate the love with the 2 piece. He said tonight at 8, your time at 8. Dang, I don't know. I'll see though. I'll see. I'll see if I can pull up though. Yeah, she does. She still does definitely fight with some amateur stuff going on with her, but that's her style, and she gets a pass for that because she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? And she's that much better than the other females. But she's not very patient with her punching. It take her a while, take her like a few rounds to start being patient and selective with her shots. Clarissa throws a lot of punches and stuff like that, and sometimes her judgment for distance and stuff is like way off. Tay Tay say alcohol makes people tell the truth. Facts. Yeah, it do. Let me see here. Jafari Caesar in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, Rolly would hit her so hard she would wake up in the hospital with Doogie Howser as her MD, not realizing she really still sleeping in the ring. Nasty work. I used to love Doogie Howser. One of my favorite shows growing up in the '90s. I used to watch Doogie Howser throughout the '90s, through the early '90s, I should say. I think they got all the Doogie Howser episodes on Hulu now. Abel said, "You think somebody gonna beat her?" I don't think no women gonna beat her unless Clarissa like slack off or something. I don't think no women gonna beat her. And I'm telling you, Clarissa messing herself up. If she would stop this, just I mean, listen, bro, it's so many women that don't like Clarissa, and I be like trying to defend Clarissa, right? I know so many females that just hate her. I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? Why y'all hate Clarissa? She just get on my nerves. She thinks she this and she thinks she that, and I'm like, you didn't even know who she was 2 years ago. Why y'all hate her all of a sudden? Because she with Papoose? Because she like she was beefing with Remy or something? And then what I realized is from the sisters that I've talked to, a lot of them don't like her because she's currently with a married man. That's how they feel, at least. They feel like she with a married man, so they don't, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't seen a video of her modeling. Strength Strength Badger says my girl says she annoying, bro. Every female, I ain't gonna say every female. I don't want to exaggerate, but like, put it this way: in this last year, I've argued with more female. I've defended Clarissa Shields from more women than ever. I'm like, and they always shock me, like, yo, why y'all hate Clarissa? She a woman and she winning and she. I mean, do you know who she is? Oh no, she messing with a married dude and she running around talking crazy and she this and she that. I'm like, yo. So then I gotta go into the whole Papoose stuff and I'm like, yo, Remy was doing Papoose dirty though. Remy was doing Papoose dirty, blah blah blah. Their relationship was over. Nah, you know how women is. Women, they never, for the most part, very rarely do women want to hold other women accountable for them cheating or them doing something dirty. They wait until the man get retaliate, and then they just use that to justify, like, oh yeah, whatever. I mean, I side with Papoose on that situation with Remy because I defended people who've been on my Patreon. I defended Papoose and Remy for so long because I love what they stood for, black love and all that stuff. I'm like, man, I don't believe Remy out here doing nothing dirty. I think they just going through this and this and that. Come to find out, she was doing all of it. Remy was out here wilding, doing all of that. But at the end of the day, yeah, a lot of women, they don't like Clarissa. She getting on a lot of people's nerve. Now I don't be watching all Clarissa live streams and all that stuff. But she been going viral, I guess, because like I say, I'm always finding myself in an argument with people who some of them ain't never even seen Clarissa fight. They just don't like her because of the shade room and all this other stuff. Let me see here. Drink my water say I still rock with Clarissa. All the male boxers running around capping every day to market themselves. She just following suit. This is the clout era. Call out boxers. You have no intentions on fighting. Yeah, but I don't. I understand that if you talking about a dude, but I'm not. I'm not. First of all, I wouldn't agree with it if you was talking about a dude either. But I definitely don't agree with it with Clarissa because she's a woman calling out men. I don't agree with that because it's too easy to expose the hypocrisy because we all know what's going to happen, right? Clarissa can say whatever she wants to, but if a man, another boxer, was mad at Clarissa about something and stole her, bah, and broke. Let's say they was at an event and Rolly just hit Clarissa and knocked her out. Bro, everybody in name, it wouldn't be one person making a video talking about, oh, Rolly's a hero, shout out to Rolly. Everybody be cooking them, except for like dudes who just hate women. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want the, I don't like the hypocrisy when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, Clarissa got some good fights. Shadesha Green, that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? And Shadesha, it should, no, I don't think Shadesha, no, she not. Okay. Tay said she didn't got on my nerves to the point where I done muted her on Twitter. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of females. They tired of Clarissa. A lot of them say she get on their nerves. So I'm like, man. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get up out of here, yo. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, spread the word, all that good stuff. And then above all things, make sure y'all come check out your boy. Support the Patreon, man. New content is up. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Going over there, rock with your boy. Support the Patreon. I'm holler at y'all in a minute though. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. We up out of here though. Deuces.